Welcome to this tour of the Ibiza Hotel by the coastline. Today I'll walk you around with me and show you around the hotel from the outside and from the inside. So if we turn around and look at our main entrance, you can see that road that leads to the town back there and that beautiful fortress. Come down here and it leads into the main entrance. We'll just ignore the Humvee for right now. And the police vehicle as well. Let's just say the local sheriff is a really good friend of ours and pays visits quite frequently. Come on over to this side of the main entrance and you can see the beautiful town in the distance and the beach. I'd say this is a sight to behold. If we take a look at these cars, these are our warehouse cars and our deliveries, couriers and all that. That's our warehouse. So if we go down here, we'll get a better look of the coastline. This is just some storage stuff. We can ignore that. We come further down here, you'll be quite pleased to know that we have speedboats. Now these are reserved for my special guests. Not everyone can just hop onto these and just, take off in the deep ocean or river. You can't do that. These are only for the special guests. And for that reason, we usually keep this gate locked. So, we will now take a look at the pool area. So this is the back of our warehouse. We could have just come up these stairs, but I had to show you the pool first. You can be seated outside on these benches if you want a little bit of that shade. Next up we've got this little shade house and TVs, screens with those speaker setups. You can have your drinks, your potato chips, your margaritas and all that. This area is quite popular with our guests. And on the back, we've got this beautiful pool. Beautiful, large pool. As you can see, it can give you a really nice view of that coastline. And that's El Sergio, the local cruiser. Just serves around the visitors. Takes them on a small trip on the sea. This glass has been broken due to an incident that we had here. And due to that incident, the whole thing has been shut down recently, but we're working on getting it back up. Okay, let's ignore that. So, we'll show you further around the pool. You can sit here, enjoy the TV. There's this DJ booth up there, which I'll show you later. So, this is the pool area. This is a little drink area here. You can help yourself. This is self-serving. We also have these mini fridges here and here. Then we have the soda machine. And going over to the other side of the pool entrance, we've got this area which we've built specifically for the purpose of photos and recreation. We call it the ruins, and especially with our wealthy guests, this is very popular with photographers and the likes. People really like to put these on Instagrams, as you could have imagined. We've got really nice sitting setups here, under the shade. Got a nice little TV. Actually show you the ruins from above. These are very comfortable to sit on. We're gonna visit all that in a minute. Local guests just like to sit around anywhere and, have a few hookahs. Or should I say, hookah. There's a Cuban cigar if you're wanting. This gives you a view of the blue bar and the pool. Then we're gonna go there, check that area out. Okay, so here we are. As you can see, it's a mesmerizing view. Here's another way to go further down. There's another speedboat there. There's a yacht. We've got our basic lighthouse, because as you can see there's a lot of ships around here. Ships, yachts, cruises, you name them. This is where I'd like to sit with my esteemed guests, and we just like to chill, talk about life. Then we got this little area in the ruins where people can sit outside, have a good time. We got fruits, margaritas, and all the different grid, and all the different drinks. And this area is usually covered in the summertime. This is our office balk, because this room leads to my personal office. Whenever I need a breath of fresh air from work, I just come over, sitting on this couch, and I enjoy the view. Let's go further down and go around over towards the main entrance. This also is a really nice area for pictures if you're wondering. And here we are, over to the main entrance again. And this is my personal car, my lmao. I think we've done enough loitering around. Let's get inside, shall we? So once you enter the Ibiza hotel, you're greeted, usually when this thing is operational, with our two beautiful female receptionists. Right, as you know, no phone calls during work, so we can ignore that and head on over, give you a tour from the inside. We're actually gonna go around and come from that door. Let's take a look at this art as well. Cyberpunk inspired. We had this little incident here where we had a little fight, where a fight broke out, so a lot of the mirrors in these areas were broken. Now these toilets, although luxurious, I know they haven't been managed and maintained. So this leads us into the service area, where we store all of our stuff. And this is the service entrance that leads to the main entrance, near the warehouse over that area. And this is our finance minister's seat. He usually also is the supervisor of everything that happens in this area, and also what's coming in and what's going out of the warehouse. So, once you exit the service entrance, you are greeted into our kitchen. So, for such a big area, for such a big hotel, obviously you're gonna need a really big kitchen. And as you can see, this is rather big when it comes to kitchen standards. I guess would leave us a little bit messy from last time. Yeah, we should ignore this part of the table. I feel like these cans should be inside the dustbin and not out. But when you're running such a big hotel, and there's been a big incident, I guess you can't really do anything about it. Upon exiting the kitchen, we can go left, and this is the area where we came from, the main entrance. You can see this is a very vibey place. We're gonna enter into this bar called the Sunrise Bar. Very reddish, orangish, and pinkish, should I say. It's a very vibey place. There's also another way that leads into here, and that is the pool entrance. So, this is for our elite guests. And if you're wondering, these are actual vinyl records, they're not just decorative pieces. Same with these ones. And these. Right here we've got a beautiful sunrise bar. Got a lot of cocktails, all sorts of whiskey and wine, and all the good stuff. We also have our mini fridges here. And we can go into this blue bar, and also this is a very vibey and luxurious place. This is very expensive. Also, we got some mini fridges here as well. As you can see, due to the incident, it's not really managed here, but we're working on it. And this window, it leads to the ruins area. Next up, this is my office that I talked about from that balcony over there. This is my bookshelf. This is another bookshelf. I do read a lot of books. And this is my desk. So where I'm initially seated when I enter the office. So this is called the sunroom. Also more books. This is just more of a storage area. These are drawers that I have just filled with my personal stuff. And here we are in the security room. I gotta say, it's not looking good. We have our archives and database. This is on the upstairs, which I have yet to show you. We're actually going there real soon. This is the desk of our head of security. Not gonna lie, that kind of pisses me off. So, as we exit, we enter the main lobby again. This is the luggage area, and the downstairs. We've got some beautiful art here. Also, I don't think I've shown you my courtyard yet. So, when you're tired of all the darkness inside, you can just come over here, get some shade, get some sunshine, and sit here under the shade. If the sun is too strong. Now this obviously needs a little bit of maintenance. But it is what it is. And that is my barbecue grill, which is mostly being used to grill bear. And here we're outside kitchen again. So, we can go up our way from the 2 stairs. We have a cool vibe stairs here. This is a fully neon logo. This area we call vase, for obvious reasons. If you're wondering, then this art piece costs $150,000 US. So if we go right here, we'll go into the hookah lounge. Now the hookah lounge is a very traditional place for our traditional guests. It has a lot of Cuban cigars, A lot of hookahs, all filled with different flavors, obviously. And then we've got the good stuff. This door leads outside to the hookah balcony. Now this is one of my favorite areas because the seating arrangement is just so good. That's what I believe. There's a little bit of a shade, then there's direct sunlight as well, which you get again because, you know, that vitamin D is super important for healthy bones. So make sure you get enough of that. You know, direct sunlight. And from here we get a beautiful view of the pool. And there's the DJ booth. We're actually going to go there real soon. But we're just trying to take in the mesmerizing view. And as you can see, we do serve traditional dishes here and drinks. We've got a good view of the ruins from this back. So, if we go to the right, we'll go into the billiard lounge. And this is called the billiard lounge because, lo and behold. So as you can see, the roof of the billiard lounge has been very carefully constructed. It's definitely a mood to be in here. So once we leave the seating area of the billiard lounge, we're greeted with the pool table. You gotta excuse the excess of Cuban cigars around here. We do have a wide collection of cues, high quality, all of them. This one's fairly expensive. Well, that definitely spins a lot. And this window leads us outside. As of right now, we're standing on top of the blue bar. I know your curiosity is tingling you to ask this question, so I'm gonna answer it for you. This art piece costs $500,000 US. And I'm not kidding. So, leaving the billiards lounge, we are greeted with the aquarium, also known as the aqua bar. Now, after the incident happened, we took out all the fish from the aquarium and just let them out in the river outside freely, because there was no one to really manage the place. It was all chaotic. This is above my office, so as you can see, gives a pretty damn amazing look. And now we move on towards luggage. Now this is where usually all the luggage we just put down, because realistically there's not really no other space to do that. If you're wondering why this looks like special weapons case, that is because it is. More of a seating area. People just like to put their luggage down, sit over here and wait. This window leads to the main entrance. As you can see, this is a triple piece, but you had to buy each of them separately. Well, this area is commonly referred to as the 90 corridor, and if you're unable to tell, that's the hookah lounge wall, the hookah. But now we're gonna go into theater. This is also known as cinema. Well, we definitely have our fair share of sports fans around here. Already and available drinks, we got them all. These are 2.1 channel speakers. We didn't want them to be any louder or any bigger. We didn't want the sound setup to be any bigger than that, because then it would be just too loud. That leads me into the penthouse. This is my personal penthouse, because I'm sure you also would have been able to tell that, because there's a lot of books, and that is an overwhelming amount of books. This window leads to the main entrance. This is our luxurious bathroom. Should I say my personal luxurious bathroom. You can take a shower or a bath in the bathtub. And the dresser. This is another expensive art piece. And well, finally we have my bed. Now usually I do sleep alone here, so we're gonna leave it at that. Now we have the Hall of Fame. We call it the Hall of Fame because these are actual platinum and diamond records. Very, very rare. And these are Maoni's guitars. of the most expensive bunch you could find ever. I got them in all 3 colors. Next, obviously, we got some more books and more vinyls. I'm definitely a vinyl collector. And this leads us into the DJ booth balcony. We've got some colourful sofas here for comfy sitting. You can look down across the pool. And the little pool house. That's old Sergio, just moving around at its so slow pace, as always. Got some more vinyls, and this here is the DJ booth. That DJ definitely knows his stuff. And that's the hookah balcony, which I've already shown you. Here we have the VIP lounge. This is where most of my special guests are treated. We usually just sit around in a circle and have a good chat about life, or maybe even conduct business and have a few drinks. We definitely have the variety available to us. And obviously you gotta have a really big screen. More books, because you know me. This is one of my favorite pieces of art in the entire building. So what do you say we give you a look from the roof of the building? So here I am on the roof of this building, and is it not absolutely mesmerizing to look at? The whole building is air conditioned, so all these ones are running all the time. Would you look at that? So from here you can actually see a little glimpse of the courtyard from all the sides as well. Now, as I've mentioned again, these shades are usually covered in the summer. Here you can look directly into the VIP lounge. You can look into the vase area. There's a cool aqua or aquarium. And this here is our ventilation system. Anyways, I'd say that is it for the Ibiza hotel at the coastline. I hope you enjoyed the tour and the walk-in. Definitely hope it was as mesmerizing for you as it was for me.